Prashant Aswani here, demoing the Providence Chrono Delay. This is a tap tempo featured delay with multiple different rhythmic settings, as well as millisecond select for your tempo or beats per minute select for your tempo, which is very unique to this pedal. So without further ado, let's get into seeing how this thing sounds. So delay is probably the most important effect that I use in my chain. And I use it, I always have it on, whether it's rhythm or leads, but really it's about accentuating my lead tones, particularly when I'm recording and performing my solo material that is obviously all instrumental and guitar based. So the Chrono Delay is one of those real unique special delays, and these are the couple of features that differentiates it from all the other delays that I've tried out there on the market. One, it's a super transparent delay. What does that mean? Well, it doesn't color my sound. I have my delay in my loop, and I've tried many delays over the years, and I use a lot of different delays. And usually the tone is colored. And when I say that, I mean it either darkens the sound or it brightens the sound. The cool thing about the Chrono Delay is that it gives me the exact duplication of what my original tone is. So I'm going to play a chord right now with the delay off, and then I'm going to play it with the delay engaged so you can hear the trails. So that duplication of the echo, if you will, is not colored. It's not darker or brighter. And the way I have the delay set is pretty neutral in the sense that the echo hardness is right in the middle. I have the mix a little above 12 o'clock so that it's loud enough but not like overpowering. I'm going to turn up the mix level of the delay to its maximum capacity so you can really hear the repeats. Off so you can hear the tone that I originally have. Delay kicked in. So that's clearly exaggerated, but the warmth of my gain tone is being replicated to my ears exactly the same, and that's one thing I really love about this delay. The second thing I like about this delay is that it's got tap tempo that can be adjusted either by milliseconds or by BPM. Now when I'm recording in the studio, I don't want to go online and have to figure out the adjustment of what the BPM or BPM to milliseconds ratio is going to be. In fact, a lot of times it's not really accurate and exact. But once I record a song in a specific tempo, the tempo is static. Everybody's playing to that tempo, plus or minus probably 1 BPM. So I can do, on this switch right here, I can change where it says 565 milliseconds, I can change it to BPM. And if the tempo of my song is not 107, but really 110, incrementally, I can switch that to 110. This time knob is actually notched, and it works perfectly and goes one number at a time, or you can crank it all the way to 300 BPM or bring it all the way down, and it goes really fast. So there's no like stopping point for this knob. It actually, it's a constant rotation. So I'm going to bring it back down to milliseconds, and I'm going to crank it back up to around 565 or so, which is where I typically like to delay. And I'm going to show you one other feature actually in this. So one of the other features in this delay, which is tremendous actually, is you can do a beat split. So right now I have a quarter note delay. And I can change that to a half note triplet, dotted eighth, you know, etc. And so what happens is on the reading of the display, which by the way is really big and super clear, it changes the tempo accordingly, of the milliseconds. So for example, if I'm in BPM of 111 and I change the beat split, it's gonna stay at the BPM, but I can check to see the milliseconds just by switching it down. And it gives me the reading exactly what it's supposed to be, which is really amazing technology because it's on the fly, it's super easy, and it's really accurate. So if I'm documenting, you know, something that I recorded, you know, for a mix later, then I can do that without any problem. Also, I can document it when I'm playing like with a set live. I can document the settings, and I know that I can get those settings exactly the same every time. So the main thing that I love delay for is leads. So this is what the tone sounds like while I'm playing my leads. I highly recommend going to check out the Chrono Delay. It's a great transparent delay that will enhance your tone dramatically.